Welcome back to VP Reacts, and I'm Peter.
I'm Vicky.
Welcome to today's episode. On our today's video, we're going to react to the story behind Prince legendary While My Guitar Gently Weeps.
Oh, the
solo
song.
guitar, the guitar strings that Prince comes with that on towards the end of the song. On the song While My Guitar Gently Weeps.
Yes.
Within this song, it was a performance that they performed on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame, yeah. And it was
204.
including so many great artists.
Yeah.
And
Jeff Lynne,
yeah, and many more. Danny Harrison.
Yeah, Danny.
And Paul,
Yeah.
Ringo, like there were a couple of them. So it was really a great song, and even the guitars, as you have said, it was so amazing. And we were just having questions like, if you compare Prince and Jimi Hendrix guitar, who is the best? Like in this particular song, and maybe if you compare with Jimmy's, who is the best? So
on that episode.
Exactly. So here we are coming with a story behind it. So stay tuned, subscribe if you haven't, in case you have your request, maybe a suggestion you would like us to jump into next. Feel free to share it on our Buy Me Coffee link. We have the link on the description together with the Patreon community. So check out the description for more.
Exactly.
Otherwise, let's see the story behind
the Prince guitar solo. Gently Weeps.
Yeah.
For a long time, Prince was almost exclusively known as a pop artist, and his prowess as a guitarist was not as known. But Prince's guitar work came to the forefront during the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame ceremony in 2004.
Yeah.
And later, a video of his solo during the performance of While My Guitar Gently Weeps went viral after his death in 2016. But there is more to the story than...
Oh, so Prince passed away on 2016.
After his death on 2016. And that's when there's a clip went viral of him playing the
solo guitar on
yes.
While My Guitar Gently Weeps. Let's continue.
just his incredible solo. At the 2004 induction ceremony at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Prince was to be inducted alongside Jackson Browne, The Dells, Bob Seger, Traffic, ZZ Top, Jan Wenner, and George Harrison. Joel Gallen, who was the producer and director of the ceremony, had the vision of everyone ending the night coming together to do While My Guitar Gently Weeps as a tribute to George Harrison. Specifically, he wanted Prince to come out and do the solos. George Harrison's widow, Olivia, originally wanted the performance to consist only of people who knew her late husband. She eventually agreed to Prince joining after being convinced by the people at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. To get Prince to join the performance, producer Gallen wrote him a personal letter. The letter eventually landed in the hands of Prince, and he reached out to Gallen and acknowledged the letter and said he'll listen to the song a few times and get back to him. A couple weeks later, one of Prince's people called and arranged a meeting. In the meeting...
So he even didn't have the idea of that song, like he just got a letter, and then he's reached back and like, I'll listen to the song a couple of times so as maybe to master all the themes and all so that he can reach back.
So I can say also the producer is really a great guy, identifying this talent and really pushing for him to be on the performance.
Really remember the wife Olivia had said that only people who knew him, and maybe Prince didn't knew George on a personal level.
Yeah, exactly.
That might, so people convince Olivia to get Prince into that.
That's why he's really great.
That was like magic, and it brought something great.
Exactly. I'm really thinking of the producer. You're like planning that performance, and you're like, who can I put on guitars?
Prince. And then you remember Prince doesn't know maybe George on a personal level. Then you have to convince the wife, and then the wife accepts, and you're like, oh, let's do this.
Let's continue.
And follow-up meeting, Prince's main concern was ownership over the material, as he did not want this performance to be exploited without his knowledge. Prince, of course, famously battled record companies over performance rights and ownership throughout his career, so this was not entirely out of character. Later, the night of the rehearsal rolls around, and it begins with Prince rehearsing his 10-minute medley that was to open the show. And producer Joel Gallen told Prince after his rehearsal that they would be rehearsing the finale later that night. And Prince, without any guarantees, laughed and said, "I'll see." Later that night, Prince actually showed up to the rehearsal. He made his introductions to Tom Petty and Jeff Lynne, who were going to share the lead vocal, and he took his spot side stage with a guitar. When they get to the solo that comes mid-song, where Prince was supposed to step in, Jeff Lynne's guitar player starts playing the solo. It was basically a note-for-note rendition of Eric Clapton's version of the solo. Prince just holds his ground and lays back and lets him do the solo, and he plays the rhythm and strums along. Then they get to the big ending solo, and again, Prince steps forward to take the solo.
Remember that all that while Prince's guitar are just laying low?
Yeah.
He just chipped in at the last part of it. But at the start, it was Jeff Lynne's and just lay and his guitar just lays low. Yeah.
I remember that.
But again, Jeff Lynne's guitar player starts playing that solo also. And again, Prince doesn't say a word and lays back and strums along. When they finish the rehearsal, Gallon went up to Tom Petty and Jeff Lynne in a panic and says he's not sure they'll even get another rehearsal with Prince, so this other guy can't be playing all the solos throughout the song. So Gallon then pulls Prince aside for a private conversation, and Prince says to forget the middle solo altogether and let that guy do his thing and he'll just step in at the end. Prince never hinted to Gallon what he was going to do, and just said to him, to the producer and director of the show, "Don't worry about it." So the night of the ceremony arrives, and Prince opens the show with a medley of Let's Go Crazy, Sign of the Times, and Kiss, a nod to some of the biggest songs over his career. Later in the evening, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame by Alicia Keys and Outkast. He delivered a touching speech about his journey in the music industry, and how he was gracious to have the creative freedom to say what he wanted and to make the music he wanted. Then, at the end of the ceremony, it came time for the finale performance. Everything goes according to plan. Jeff Lynne's guitarist, Mark Mann, takes the middle solo, and when the end approaches, Prince steps forward to take the solo. As we know, throughout the solo, Prince is able to incorporate many techniques with incredible phrasing, and on top of it all, he plays with theatrics and showmanship. It was above and beyond what anyone expected from the performance. It ended with that mysterious and legendary guitar throw.
We were shocked too. We were like, wow, what's this technique?
It just finished with throwing it up and every instrument stopped.
Yeah, and he just walks away and leaves the guitar. So where did the guitar fall?
So I'm like, also the producer, his fellow artist on stage, the crowd, they just heard it for the first time.
Yeah, they were shocked. Remember, I think they didn't do much rehearsals on his solo guitar, and after they have talked, they were like, he will just chip in at the end, and then they just told him, and he was like, "Don't worry, I got this."
Wow.
It up. Members of the band expressed how surprising and incredible the solo was.
Yeah.
Tom Petty recalls giving him the nod as to say, "Go on, go on." He expressed that he felt something really big was going down. Steve Ferrone, who was the drummer for Tom Petty's band, said it was an incredible solo, and said everything was catching the band off guard, particularly when he was falling backwards off the stage. He claims the band freaked out at how surprising and unexpected it was. Donnie Harrison, who's the son of the late George Harrison, has said that he had the attitude of what in the world is going on, but was enjoying every moment of it. Although, he later called the solo a tad gratuitous. Joel Gallon said that it was one of the most satisfying musical moments in his history of watching and producing live music.
Yeah.
In 2021, after wishing there were different shots in the video, Gallon remastered the footage. And that famous guitar throw? The 2021 remaster finally reveals where it ended up, as you can see it go down.
Oh, it went down.
You asked that question like, where did it fall?
Because I didn't see that part.
It ended just by it throwing, then the cameraman did focus to where the guitar
went down. But after they released it, said the 2021
remastered.
of it. It showed.
Okay.
It's worth noting that before this performance, Rolling Stone had released a list of the 100 greatest guitarists of all time, and they did not include Prince. This performance is widely believed to be a response to that exclusion. His response was to unleash a guitar solo so epic that it would live on to be a significant guitar memory of music fans. In a later edition, Rolling Stone placed Prince at number 14 on their list of top 250 guitarists.
I would love to know all those top 200 guitarists.
Top 200?
Yeah, because if Prince is number 14 and he got all these styles and all these good sounds, and who are the first 13? Because they must be so incredible.
On the list, who is number one?
Exactly. Even the first 13 before Prince, because Prince you have seen
Yeah,
his work and
wow,
he's so
wow,
great.
wow.
So
Yeah,
which means the rest must be the greatest of the
exactly.
greatest.
Apart from this
Uh-huh.
one, there is Purple Rain guitars.
Oh,
You remember that?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Dun,
yeah.
dun, dun.
By the
For many
way,
fans and
Yeah.
musicians alike, this performance changed how Prince was seen forever. It wasn't just about pop hits or flamboyant style, it was about a master guitarist making his mark on history. This legendary solo by Prince cemented his legacy as a legitimately excellent guitarist, and it will inspire guitarists and music lovers for generations to come.
Wow.
wow, interesting.
And this shows that it's really true. People really recognize you when you're not there. Remember, he performed this in 2004.
Yeah,
but
and
it
maybe
was really
yeah,
got high view. Like it was really
it came to be
2016.
talked about and all that. Maybe people recognizing it much more in 2016.
when he was not there. Even the
Exactly.
remastered version came in 2021.
21, yeah.
Oh, that's 6 years later, or 5 years later after his death. Huh?
And I also wanted to say this, since it was like a tribute to George Harrison, I feel like wherever he is, he really felt so nice. He
And one of the
felt,
great guitarists. Huh?
yeah, it felt so acknowledged. Even this song was written by him, so it
Yeah.
felt like wow, they performed my song really well. They took my song to
Exactly.
another level.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's another idea. I didn't
Yeah.
even think of it. Him himself as a guitarist, I think he really made it happen. Prince made it happen for
yeah.
him, for his soul.
And I love the background of it since our narrator just gave us every bit of it. So at least we understand how the song was formed, how it led all to that, and why all those artists were chosen. So it made
Exactly.
sense now.
Yeah, and now this video is introduced to us the list that Rolling Stone gave over top 100 guitarists.
Top 200.
Top
In fact, it was
200.
top 200. And remember the first list,
Yeah.
Prince was not there.
Okay.
So they made the second list
Adding
and made
another 100.
yeah, and made Prince to be number 14, 13 or 14, yeah,
Wow.
14.
That's interesting. Huh?
So this song really was a game changer to him.
To him. Huh? Though I think the producer had noticed him. Huh?
Of course,
Yeah, like the
because
fan
maybe they
didn't
have
notice.
worked before.
Yeah, or maybe he had just noticed like I have someone who will really kill this one. Huh?
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
sure Olivia, the wife, really did not regret her decision.
Exactly. I remember I really like the confidence of Prince before we forget. Huh?
Okay.
When they were really doing the rehearsal, then they noticed that his guitar were overpowering others, and they say that your solo will come towards the end.
At the end, yeah.
And he's really not, even without panic, he was like, we'll see
Cool.
that.
I got this.
We'll see that.
And they really came with so much surprises.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Dad, for this. Thank you guys for your time. And it's I think just like we said in the song, like we need to just jump into Prince's personal level, maybe to get to know his journey, get to understand more of his music, his guitars, and all that. So share more background information, videos, and all that. We will be waiting.
We out.
Thank you.